Start with that. Does it seem, I mean, you look like you can still play. Does it seem like 40 years?
Looks can be deceiving. But 40 years, you know, it's hard to believe that, 40 years have passed by since we won. And happy to come back, see some of the guys, and we built lifelong friendships with the guys. And, I will come back and see Jeff, Reggie Pleasant, who's on staff here, so it just feels good to come back and see some of your friends that you played with, and they're still involved and trying to help and do what they can do,
Still doing
Okay, that's it?
You still doing peanut butter sandwiches?
Still. Still, one of my favorite meals with Lay's potato chip and a glass of Kool-Aid.
You've been around a lot. I see you in the indoor facility. Coming back to see Jeff or Reggie, what's it been like to be welcomed, back into the program and see everything that's been built over the past decade?
I think that's what it's all about. Is once you play here, go through here, and then they welcome you back with open arms, and that's pretty much what they told you. So, but it's happening, and so they not just talk about it, they actually do it, and see how the facilities are growing to be. Because we always had the best, and they should keep improving, and you feel good that you was you're part of it, and so that's the thing with me. So.
With you, your team, do you guys have a sense of pride that, you've seen the other teams go on and play and win national championships since, but you were the first to do it. It kind of maybe set that expectation that they believe they can do it?
We're glad to watch them on TV and see them win, but we was the first. And that's what you like, and that's what you want to see. What happens is if you was part of that first deal, but then the train keep rolling, as they say. So.
Is it crazy that your team was only one of three since 1962 that wasn't a preseason ranked team to win a national championship?
I didn't know that, but we knew we was ranked too. I think it was at 25 or something like that.
Not ranked.
Not ranked at all.
Not ranked at all.
We had a good team that year, and it came together for us. So we took a lot of pride in playing for our teammates, and that's what Coach Ford preached about: play for your teammates, play for your family, and go have a good time. So that's what we did.
Was there a defining moment for you guys? Like, what game was that? Was it with Georgia or was it North Carolina?
I think it was Georgia game to get past them. It was the Georgia game, and then of course the North Carolina game. That Georgia game kind of set the tone for us because the year before it kind of bit us pretty good. So, but it set the tone for us too, and then we start believing that we can win. Especially me, my confidence got a little bit better, and so we started rolling pretty good. So.
How cool was it to see Coach Ford inducted into the Hall of Fame a few years ago, and how's your relationship with him kind of evolved over the years? How regularly do you see him and keep in touch with him?
I see him when I come back, and I make it my point to when I go to the game. I know he's parked all the time, so I make it my deal to go see him, and we got a good relationship. He still think I'm a player. I think he still coaches. He drills me sometimes. But I'm good. But I'm good for it. I'm good friends with him, his family and stuff like that. So he didn't. He kind of the guy with me anyway. You don't have to say too much. He'll look at you and you kind of know what to do or how you feel about you. So that's.
Outside of the Orange Bowl, is there a moment that you think about for yourself that you take pride in? When you close your eyes, do you still see that moment? What do you feel?
It's not moments for me in the games because we, the guys together, we don't talk about the games. We talk about a whole lot of other junk that have nothing to do with games, just the relationship of life. So no games come up, things like that. So.
You're from Athens, so Clemson's playing Georgia this year, first time in a long time. What does this game mean to you, and what did it mean to you as a player also?
Clemson needs to win because I've been running my mouth. The whole time. I may have to move if it, but it's all about Georgia down there, and so I just been poking at them a little bit. Let them know we playing the YMCA at the first game. So
The 80s saw some of the in the late 70s, some of the greatest Clemson Georgia games ever. Do you wish that they played
I wish they played
every year or
every year.
semi-regularly?
Every year, I wish they played every year. First game, so kind of, get the season, the juices going, and people excited about it, and not, down in the season when you may be 0-5, and, the game don't mean as much. But that kickoff deal kind of sets the tone for the whole year.
One of the biggest differences between Clemson and Georgia, maybe over the last decade, has been Clemson's gone down into Georgia and taken Deshaun Watson away, Trevor Lawrence away. As a Georgia guy, are you proud of that? Do you let people down there know what
I
your
let them
thoughts
know.
are?
Yeah, I let them know that we got 3 national championships with 3 Georgia guys. So your fault. You didn't recruit them hard. You paid more.
Homer, you kind of mentioned it, but what is it like when you get together with old teammates? You guys just pick up right where you left off, ribbing each other?
I think you heard one of them here just a few minutes ago. So we. That was Katie Dunn, our left tackle. Tight end. It's just all good times, It was a good tackle back then. So.
Yeah, you wouldn't get hit blindside.
But we have good times and just enjoy ourselves, and it's 40 years together. So
You guys never talk football? The games don't come up?
I don't remember too much of the games, So just,
Did Perry Tuttle ever let you hear about it being on the cover of Sports Illustrated?
I let him know that without me, he wouldn't be where he is today. So we have a good time. They made me look good. So
All good?
all good. Appreciate it.
Thank you.